Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Infinitode 2. In my quest to complete every aspect of the game and hopefully getting the last two trophies, um, I will show you in this very quick video how to complete quests. Now quests are something that you can find on every level, and you can complete only two quests at a time, so the other ones, as you can see, are unknown. um, Now quests are gonna be useful not only because you're gonna get this nice gold border, or because it's gonna be another aspect of the game that you can complete and that you need to complete if you wanna unlock the developer mode research, and most likely also trophy, but because there are, for each level, there are at least two passives that you gain by completing some quests that are gonna increase the amount of, like, it's gonna be some extra buffs that you're gonna receive all the time that you're gonna play that level. So in this case, for example, level 1.4, you can see that in this case, like, you gain green papers, and so on. But at a certain point, for certain quests, you unlock these thingies. So these are the passives, like these buffs that I was talking about, and that are gonna affect all games. So if you're playing on easy, normal, endless, whatever game you're playing on the level 1.4, all your towers are gonna do 5% more damage. And the other one in this case is down here, I think it is, yeah, because there are just two. And in this case is upgrade the price reduction 2%. And so these things can be very useful, especially when you're trying to achieve a very high score. So imagine like you're playing on the leaderboard because you're gonna get like first place. Definitely having unlocked these two things by completing the quest is gonna help you a lot. Of course, then you're gonna need like a good strategy, you're gonna need the abilities and so on, but having already two extra buffs definitely helps. Now each level has different of these passive buffs, and sometimes it's gonna be like experience multiplier, sometimes it's gonna be like cash at the beginning, it's gonna be more lives, more range, or more attack speed, and so on. So like normally these things right here that you find in the central part of the tree, like projectile speed, health, extra money, and so on, all these things you can find on the quests. And another cool thing is that boss levels, so the last level for each different stage, is gonna have 6 of these passives buffs. So you can see right here is like one is 2 more HP, then another one is attack speed, another one is range, another one is more attack speed, another one is damage, and then the last one is, I think it's again like health. Yeah. So definitely, like, having all these extra benefits is gonna help you in achieving a higher score. So I just wanted to show you now which is, in my opinion, the best and the fastest way to complete these quests. The first thing is get endless, because in this way you're gonna get higher scores. Yes, it's gonna be more difficult, but you're gonna do more damage to the, because like enemies are gonna have more HP, so you're gonna do you're gonna complete the quests with like damage done faster. You're gonna get higher scores, and sometimes if you get lucky, you're gonna get the sun bit, the dust a bit. That is the things that are needed right here to get the endless research. All right. So in this case, I don't know. I'm gonna take as an example level, I don't know, yeah, level 1.7 in this case. So the two quests are completing, like spending more than 7.3k cash on towers, and then killing with the basic tower, killing 700 enemies. So how can you do it? Well, it's pretty easy. In this case, because I need to like do a quest for a specific tower, the best thing to do is just place a ton of that tower. So the basic tower in this case. So I'm gonna get here just one freezing tower just to slow down, and then here damage, and then and yeah, here another one. Yeah, that's it. So in this way, because I'm doing damage just with the basic towers, and then I'm using the freezing tower just to slow down the enemies, I can already start like maximizing the amount of enemies killed by this tower. Then normally one thing I like to do is on those tiles that are too far away or that I will not really use, I will place some bounties. So I will start getting some extra cash that is gonna be needed to get more upgrades, to get the towers higher level. And also sometimes when you have like the amount of coins gained in one game, so some quests are like the amount of coins that you gain in one game, by placing bounties you can increase that amount, and so you can complete it faster. In this case, because I need to spend money on the towers, definitely gaining more coins with bounties is gonna help. So yeah, so I'm just getting here the basic towers that are like closest to the beginning of the map. So I'm not placing like more down here because most likely the enemies will not reach that far. I just need this amount of like 6 basic towers in this case. I think that's enough. So I'm gonna place another bounty here. I'm already like almost halfway through the amount of enemies killed. Of course this is endless, so remember just to pay attention to have the auto wave call, because enemies are tougher, so you may end up losing lives if you go too fast and you have too many enemies at once, especially like in this case like basic towers that it's not really a tower that's gonna do a lot of damage already, so just be careful about that. Okay, so 1.5k cash, most likely I'm gonna start upgrading these basic towers level 4, and also the freezing tower level 2. Okay, here we go. 4, 4, 4, 4, and 2. Alright. Let's get this one level 3 now. Let's get yeah, 2k, most likely I'm gonna get another bounty. Well actually, yeah, why not? Just getting here the basic towers upgraded, I think it's so here I may have some enemies sneaking past. Here? Oh yeah. So definitely needed here. Basic towers level 5. Just 100 more enemies and that's it. So the best tips I can give to you is like try to go as fast as possible so you lose like less time. Go with the maximum speed. And then another thing is like when you complete like one of the 2 quests, unless the other one is very close to be completed as well, just exit from the game and start it again. So don't bother, like don't lose time trying to like complete all the time both quests at the same time, because most of times you're not gonna be able to do it. So you just complete one and then you jump to the other one. And here I'm just spending all the cash. So here we go. So I completed one quest, so I'm gonna just exit, end the game. So I'm gonna still get the extra green papers and all the stuff that I gained. And here we go. So I completed one quest, and so now I have another available. And this time is enemies killed. So I'm gonna enter. I don't have any more the like restriction of like doing damage or using just one tower. So in this case, I'm gonna be a little more creative, and I will get other towers like blast towers, cannons, and so on. most likely here like Teslas and Tesla, and here missile. Yeah. Well, actually, I can use these things to get the missile, just to do more damage and more attack speed. Why not? All right. So this is just an example of a setup that I normally get, so that I can have the auto wave call button always on, and I don't have to worry about like having some enemies sneaking past or stuff like that. So I'm gonna place a bounty, yeah, right here. Let's get here some abilities. Alright, let's start leveling up from the ranged towers to the melee ones, or like with the ones with most range to the ones with less and less range. That's more accurate. Finally, the blast towers. Yeah, here we go. I don't really need the anti-air because there are no flying enemies, but whatever. And here, yeah, I mean, I can place some bounties on, yeah, here, I don't know, I don't care. Even if the enemy is destroyed by this cannon, will not give me cash, doesn't really matter. So let's get everything level 2 here. And yeah, in this case, this enemy is killed by all your towers, so there is no no need to like pop them specifically with the Tesla, with a missile, whatever. And then steal the quest from before, so the money spent on towers I'm still completing. Alright. Yeah, 2 bounties are enough. Like I don't really think it's gonna be that much needed. Well, actually here, money spent on towers, I just need 1k, right? So I can just do this and complete that quest right off. So yeah, here we go. And this time I got lucky and I got the bit dust. That was the thing I was talking about earlier that is going to be needed for the research, and so on. So that was just an example how you can do to complete the quests fast. And yeah, I know like it's pretty boring sometimes, but it's, well, it's yet another aspect of the game, and slowly I will start doing all of them. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.